Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to learn about advanced features of word processor. It's the part 1 of the video. So part 2 will also come with this video. So first you understand the part 1. Okay, there are some certain features I have explained in this video. Then part 2 will also come very soon. So let's get started. In this video we are going to start with Format Painter. Okay, as I have already explained what is MS Word, what we do in MS Word. MS Word is developed by Microsoft Corporation and it is actually an application software which is used to make documents. So obviously if we want to make documents, we are going to format our documents also. Now what is the meaning of formatting a document? If we want to put any kind of colors, pictures, graphics, okay, you want to decorate your document, that is actually called formatting. Okay, so actually we use this option to format our documents. The Format Painter tool is used when you want to copy and apply the same formatting such as color, font style and font size and border style to another section of text or graphic. So here suppose your text, suppose you have written a line and the color, font style and everything is perfect. Now you want to set the same set of colors, font size, border style, everything to another text or another line, then you have to use Format Painter. So let us see what is that Format Painter. So as you all can see, I am in word processor and I have imported a document paragraph here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to format my first line to show you how to use Format Painter. So I have selected my first line, so I'm going to use some options from here as you all can see. So I'm going to use bold option first. So as you all can see that paragraph, that line is applied a bold effect. Now with this option I'm going to change my font. So which font? Okay, this looks better. So here the font is changed. Okay, so again I'm going to have a color. First I'm going to choose a shadow. Okay, so which shadow? Okay, color. So okay, fine, yellow color. Now I'm going to change the text color. So how can I change the text color? Okay, this option is for changing the text color. So which color looks better? Okay, fine, red is better only. Okay, so first I need to select this. Okay, I have selected and now I'm going to change the color. Yes, text color changes. Okay, so now I can see the font is changed. Okay, I increase the size a bit. So there's a font size is 16 that you all can see, size is 16. So now I'm increasing the size a bit. Yeah, the size is changed now. So now the things are perfect. So the text color, shadow, text font is changed. Now I want to put the same, I want to copy the same things, same contents to my any different line. Okay, so what I choose this Format Painter. Okay, as you all can see this option Format Painter, which is present inside Home tab and Clipboard group. Okay, so this option has to be taken, but before that you need to select the content, you need to select the line which you need to copy the settings. So here I'm going to select this line. Okay, and now I have to choose this option Format Painter from here. Okay, like I have chosen. As you can see the brush icon has come. Okay, now wherever you want to copy these settings, whichever line, you just need to select that line. Suppose I am choosing this line from here to till here. See, the settings are copied. The same text color, same font color, same shadow, everything is copied. Okay, so this is actual known as Format Painter, which actually copies the same settings, graphics, shadow, font color, text color, everything to another line. Okay, next option is applying superscript and subscript. The superscript option places the selected text slightly above the baseline. On the other hand, the subscript option places the selected text slightly below the baseline and marks it appears smaller than the rest of the text. Okay, now you all have used the power option and the base option. Okay, now sometimes you need to write any kind of formula or chemistry formula, some kind of thing, or suppose you are doing mathematics, you need to type some mathematics formula. You usually use the power option, like 2 to the power 2, 3 to the power 3, like anything. So that time you need to use this superscript and subscript option. Just let me give an example. So here I have written m2, m to the power 2. So m2, this is the superscript option, okay? And the second one is m2. m2 is the baseline, okay? So this is the base, this is called base, this is known as subscript, okay? So let us see how to do them in MS Word, superscript and subscript. So as you all can see, we are again in MS Word. So now first I'm going to show you superscript. So here I need to increase the size so that you all can see, okay? So here I have written, I'm going to write a square, okay? So first I'll write a2. Now how to change it as a square? So first I'm going to select 2 so that I can apply superscript option. So I'm going to right click over it, okay, as I'm going to got a drop down menu. So then I'm going to click on font, okay, as you all can see this option font, okay, just click over it. You're going to get an option, this a dialog box has come. So here this time, here you can see superscript and subscript option. As you click on superscript, you can see the 2 only has gone up, okay? Just after clicking on superscript, you just click on OK. Okay, as soon as you click on OK, the 2 has gone up. Okay, so it just looks like a square. Yeah. Now, if I want to apply the subscript option, which is used for base. Okay. Now again, I have written a2. Okay, let me increase the size of it so that is visible. Okay, so I'm increasing the size a bit. Okay, so now again you need to select the text, the particular text you want to where you want to apply superscript and subscript. Again right click and then go to font, okay, just click on subscript option. Okay, so as you all can see, the 2 has gone down, so click on OK after it. So the 2 has gone down, so this is called the baseline. Okay, so this is the actual option, superscript and subscript. So whenever you need to write any kind of formulas kind of thing, that time you can use superscript and subscript option. Now the next option is very much easy, applying shadow effect. So whenever we need a 3D look, shadow effect gives the 3D look to the text. Okay, so it's actually a colorful thing. Whenever we need a shadow, colorful shadow, you can use colorful shadow with your text. Okay, so let us see that. See how to use shadow effect. So you just need to select, there's not a big deal to apply shadow effect. Just select the lines where you want to put shadow. Suppose this is the first line, I want to put a shadow effect. Okay, and here you all can see an option is there. Wait, yes, here's the option. This is the shadow effect option. Okay, now okay, just click over it. See, the shadow effect has come. You can also change the color. Just click over it and change the color, whichever color you want. Suppose this color you want. This is the color. Yeah, so you got this color. Okay, now suppose you want to delete it. So here you can delete. Yes, this thing is deleted. So all the changes are gone. Okay, so again I am bringing the changes. Okay, I have done undo, and suppose you want to change the color. You suppose we want a different color over here. So just again select the line. Okay, and just change the color over here. Suppose you want green. See, I have given a green shadow. So you can highlight your text with this option. Okay, so the next option is applying header and footer. So this is a very important option here, the feature of MS Word. Whenever we write any kind of essay or something, anything we are writing, we want to give a heading okay, or a page number or a title, anything. So with the help of header and footer, we can give heading or the page number or anything you want to give. Suppose you are writing your own book or something and you want to give an author name. Okay, so basically sometimes we notice that the end of the essay or end of the story has an author name at the end. So we can use header and footer option to do that thing. Okay, so header and footer is used to place some information on the top and at the bottom of every page respectively. You can include the chapter's heading, date, page number, etc, etc. So let us see how can we use this option in our document. Now suppose here I want to put a heading, or suppose a page number, anything. So how can I insert header and footer? So for that you need to go to insert option. Okay, here is an insert option is here. So here you need to go to insert option, and here you are going to get header and footer option inside header footer group. Okay, as you can see it is highlighted here. Yeah, header and footer both are there. So if you click on header, you're going to get by default header. Now I suppose you want some different kind of header in your document. You can choose from here, like see blank 3 columns, Aston. There are different types of header. You'll get so many different types of header over here. Okay, now you can also download headers from microsoftoffice.com. okay, so I want this a blank one. Okay, so as you can see my document has got a header. Type here. Now whatever I want to type, I can type. Okay, so like if I'm writing video editor, okay, now just click outside. See, here I have got a header. Now that how the many pages you're going to have in your document, all pages will have this header. Now suppose if I press enter key, it will increase the number of pages. See, by default it is coming in all the pages. See, okay, so as many pages you're going to take, all the pages will have the same header. This is the actually advantage of putting a header in your document. So suppose you have like around 30 pages or 50 pages, then all the 50 pages you'll get this heading video editor. Now suppose you want to write anything else, you just double click on this. Suppose again I'm showing you, just put the mouse pointer over here, double click over it. See, the editing option has come. You want to write something else, you want to write your name. Suppose I'm writing my name. Okay, so Saurav. Suppose I want to write my name, so you can write anything you want. Okay, so every page will get the same header. So again I want to give the title of the document, so it's video editor. Okay, and here I want to have a footer, so again I'm going to get footer from insert option. And there are different types of footer as well, as we have seen the different types of headers are available. So different types of footers as well. So I'm going to again get the blank one. Okay, as I have chosen the blank one, you can see this is the bottom of the text and it is automatically come here. So here I can write whatever you want to write. Suppose your name. Okay, suppose Saurav. Okay, so see, it has come. So you all have got header and footer, how to put header and footer, and if you see all the pages will get the same footer. Yeah, header and footer has applied to all the pages. Okay, yeah, so I hope I have make you people understood the different options of MS Word. In my next video the part 2 will come and different option I'm going to discuss in that next video. So if you have any kind of questions after this video, please write in the comment box. I'm going to try my best to answer those questions. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe my channel to get the latest notification free. Thanks for watching.